On a note about the last theme that we did, just want to say quickly that I do have an impossible life dream of being a successful author, but I didn't convey in that video the very unique way of measuring success that I have. I will know that I have made it when I get to host a panel at Comic-Con, at San Diego International Comic-Con, and get to show up to that panel that I am hosting in costume. So this week's topic is vacations in general. We just got back from the greatest vacation of all time, a semester in Europe, so I'm not going to talk about where I would want to go or where my favorite vacations have been, because it's all been experiences that I've shared with all of you recently. What I am going to talk about is vacation story from my past. There's this place in Pennsylvania called Dutch Wonderland. It's a normal theme park, but suited more towards little kids. My sister and I were younger, our family used to go all the time. And my dad loves the place. He loves it so much that after we had all grown beyond that stage in our lives, we went back one more time with a family that we know who has little kids just for an excuse to go back. And this last time we went, there was a special production in town. It was called Middle-earth Productions, and it was stage thing, an audience participation stage event where they would bring all the little kids up on stage, and then they would make the little kids act out parts, and of course I was called up on stage. Even though I wasn't a little kid, I was about a foot above the others. I was pretty upset about this. Not specifically because I have a problem with public anything and social interaction, but more because the name of the company, the name was a lie. This thing had nothing to do with Middle-earth. The first group they called up on stage were like fairy princesses. There are no fairy princesses in Middle-earth, my friends. None whatsoever. And then there were hobbits with giant vegetables, and hobbits don't grow giant vegetables, nor do they use them as weapons against ogres. I'm trying to think if there are trolls, no ogres. Orcs, no, I think ogre might be a term for orc in one of the other languages of Middle-earth. There aren't any traditional ogres. There were traditional ogres in this thing, and so for a half hour we had to parade around following these instructions with little kids. I was a lumberjack. They gave me an axe. Yeah, that was... I still have a videotape of this humiliation, which I will not be bringing to UD. I'm just staying safely tucked away. And yeah, this little kid on his last vacation in Dutch Wonderland getting really angry about the inaccuracies of a fictional universe being represented by a theme park. That's the most interesting vacation story I have. That's all I've got. Lynn, hopefully I'll see your musical sorrow tomorrow.